right now. Sheik versus Bayonetta. No surprises there. I know Mr.R does play with a few characters in his pocket. He has a Cloud, has some other things as well. CaptainZack, Peach main before Bayonetta came out, then putting all of his resources into Bayonetta. And why not? Very good character.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
As you said, I mean, honestly, she definitely deserves some form of representation. We got some good ones, but Zack definitely going to be one of the heralds that's probably one of the best, or probably the best at this point in time.
Him or Salem. That's what everybody says.
Him and Salem,
it's
yeah.
him and Salem.
Yeah. But I still like his conversion game a little more than Salem. Salem has such a very patient Bayonetta. I feel like he has a more frustrating Bayonetta to play against, but Zack has more exciting Bayonetta to like watch and
They're
see.
good at different things.
Yeah. So
kind of similar
we'll see
to
how it goes.
Mr.R and Void, who we're seeing right here. I mean, Mr.R, more of a surgeon. He's very calculated, kind of pieces people, takes people apart piece by piece. Death of 1,000 cuts. Meanwhile, Void is very flashy, very technical. But, Mr.R is still in this tournament at Winner's Corners, trying to make his mark, trying to take this tournament as his first American Super Major.
Here we go. And honestly, I mean, he's, as you said, or as we said earlier, Mr.R actually played a little bit of Bayonetta, so he should have, and I always bring this up, every match, but it's always like, watch the way he plays, and you can kind of tell he's in position to punish a decent amount of Bayonetta things that only you would know if you know someone's options because you played the character.
Absolutely. That's one of the best things you could do if you're having difficulty against the character is actually play that character to find out the limitations. One of the things that's not very intuitive, you wouldn't really notice it visually, is that if Bayonetta uses her special moves in the air, she has a ton of landing lag as she hits the ground.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really know that unless you actually play her. Not much visual clarity on that. There is the up throw instead of the down throw, and he goes for the up air instead. Kind of a mix-up there, I think.
Yeah, usually, I mean, like, the new mix-up has been forward throw, which is kind of taking place of down throw, but, like, to use the up throw just like that, that's crazy. And Zack, okay, managed to get back. There's the witch time. Should be able to get this stock. Yeah.
96.
96.
Ah.
What? Come on, man.
That move is strong, bro. Witch time is strong.
So we'll see what he does right here. Trying to get a nice little conversion, kind of stalling out those hits of the forward so he could get manage to get that grab. Nice.
A little bit of a pummel. He lands on the platform. That's actually huge for Mr.R, who takes him all the way off on the side. If CaptainZack didn't have that platform there, if he didn't bounce off it, he probably could have saved himself maybe 20, 25%.
Uh-oh.
Right now, he's using it to his advantage instead.
I mean, every time Zack's down there, I'm like, yo. And then I'm like, wait. All right. I'm just going to stop gassing until he actually hits the blast zone. Oh, there it is. Old school setups right there.
Reminiscent of 1.00. That old down throw 50-50. Mr.R totally ready for CaptainZack's defensive option. Awesome stuff by him. He takes game one.
Yeah, they were talking about that earlier when they first nerfed down throw 50-50, and everyone's like, oh, man, Sheik might be bad. First person I saw make a tweet about it was Anti saying, yo, you don't have to get the throw now. You just use F-tilt. Like, F-tilt pretty much sends the same angle. It's just a hit, so instead of a grab. So, yeah, a little more riskier, but it's still F-tilt. Very fast move. Most people are not going to be able to react to it. Do it right. So, regardless, Mr.R taking that first game real simple, real easy. See what he can do in the second one. Zack, I feel like he's not being able to get his level of aggression off that we're, like, used to seeing right now, and that's why he wasn't able to take that first game yet. Or stock, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Mr.R has just kind of been all over him. CaptainZack not really having an answer for it.
Yeah.
Had to see if the stage is going to pick it up. I mean, he did get the stock off that rogue witch time. And even after that, you would imagine that would be a huge momentum shifter. But again, Mr.R so surgical in his play. He's so cold and calculated. He is the Iceman. As long as we're going with the Civil War superhero stuff, that man's the Iceman.
Is he Iceman? I thought.
No, he's actually the other. He's Venom. If you look at the posters from
the
Spiff.
posters. Yeah. Was there an Iceman?
No, I don't think so.
Man, they missed out. That was a prime opportunity right there. Anyway. All right. Again, just kind of moving around right now. Still not managing to really get any of his conversions that we're used to seeing CaptainZack do. I mean, he's getting twos and fuse here. Oh, my God. He's getting dumpstered. That's what's happening right now. Holy.
Yikes, that down air is so strong from Mr.R. And that level of optimization, knowing exactly when he can go for that Sheik's down air, historically kind of a risky move to go for in that kind of situation instead of taking, a more guaranteed punish. Awesome stuff by his part.
Here we go. Oh, nice. All right, just kind of getting himself back onto stage as well, even juking himself around, but still getting chased down by CaptainZack. Who this is his playstyle, as we said. He's very aggressive, but it does not seem to be working out in his favor just yet.
Yeah. Got him off on the side. Mr.R able to make it back to the stage safely. He is in the corner. He's able to box himself out, and there's the fair to the bouncing fish. So much free damage here.
Again.
Does it again.
Okay. And right here, this is just Mr.R knowing, you know. He's playing this character. He knows when people are going to try to go for the witch time, and he's just waiting it out. The level of patience that he needs. Oh, but not on that platform. That is unfortunate.
That was so good by CaptainZack. Not throwing out any hitboxes, just landing right in front of him, going for the grab, knowing that with the extension of that platform, he'd be able to get the 4th throw kill.
I mean, that was definite 4th throw kill, too. Like,
yeah.
He was literally right next to the blast zone.
No question on that one. And right now, there's no question that Mr.R is in a very comfortable spot for the second game, but CaptainZack. Oh, again? Again?
I actually caught him reaching that time, though. CaptainZack probably trying to trade with maybe an up air, but so he started throwing out his forward airs, and well, there's invincibility on that up B, so caught him reaching. Man, Mr.R playing so solid right now. This might be a 30 and a handshake.
Could be. Having a discussion about stage. Not sure what the pick was, but we're going back into another game. It's Smashville once more. Mr.R up 2-0 over CaptainZack, as you can see on that beautiful display. Let's see how this goes. Game 3 is starting.
All right, man, and we have to switch over to Bayonetta 2 right here, you know. Maybe the first game wasn't really popping. Needed a little bit of advancements right here in this gameplay and its style, but we'll see what happens right here. We still see Mr.R just slowly but surely decimating, only getting these guaranteed hits, you know, not going to try to overextend and fear the witch time, playing very patient when he has to. But still racking up that damage. And again, his DI has actually been very fantastic on getting out of these combos as well, except for maybe right here. Are we out? Oh, we're out. Okay.
I think he got out of the initial bit, and then he just popped into a second one. So good stuff to CaptainZack. That's kind of what we were talking about before. He's the king, or I guess he's so young, he's the prince of optimization. He's so good at just, if you get out of one bit, you get into the other one. Oh, good stuff to Mr.R catching that jump all the way at the top.
Also, it should be noted that, I just got this, but Zero and Ally both lost to Samus's. If you think about it, that's lit. Anyway.
Oh. Oh.
Samus the god.
She's a bounty hunter, man.
Yeah. Suit or no suit.
Nobody had a bigger bounty hunter, or I'm sorry, a bigger bounty than Ally and Zero at this tournament, so she's rich. So right now, CaptainZack doing so much damage to Mr.R all the way at the top of the screen.
Mr.R, that was a nice fireback right there by Mr.R. I feel like a lot of people in that situation are kind of just smashing air dodge, but he's like, you know what, man, if I get out this, I'll make sure I get some damage too.
He knows exactly what's up, yeah. CaptainZack getting back onto the stage. He does not have the ability to touch the ledge again, and I think Mr.R was going for that with that bouncing fish, trying to catch his hand.
Yeah.
But instead, CaptainZack recovering high. Very smart by him.
Okay, and
Mr.R just cannot find this kill.
Yeah, I got that forward air right there. Still can't find this kill, as you said, but another one across the stage, not going to be enough to finish. And that cross stage definitely helping out CaptainZack live this. This rage should be able to help him finish this combo. Oh, what? How did he get out of that?
Maybe it was the rage.
No, I saw the spark though, so it looked like he maybe tried to get that like auto link, but he still managed to link into it anyway. You know what I mean?
There's the down tilt, gonna follow him up, and awesome stuff by CaptainZack. He follows him all the way. He knows he's gonna go for the bouncing fish above him to try to create some space. Good stuff to CaptainZack. That's excellent adaptation.
God, that was smart. That was smart. I mean, honestly, that's the same thing that you kind of think about when people are like, when you're playing against Diddy, and
Diddy.
always Diddy flipping over you. So after a while, you run and then you step back in, you know, in reaction or in preparation for that flip kick, and he did the same thing with Sheik here. And even though he traded, you know, still out of stock. So good trade, excellent trade, obviously, because he got the game. But keeping himself alive right here, 2-1. Mr.R going to go ahead and counter pick here to Town and City.
And again, both of these characters killing off the top. Usually Sheik with her up air, and Bayonetta with her everything.
just doesn't matter what it is.
It's every move.
Every move ever.
Mr.R does have the bouncing fish, of course, to get kills off the sides with Town and City's reduced blast zones. You can definitely see this counter pick working out on both ends. Just comes down to the platforms, I think.
Okay, getting through that situation. Okay, and it's going to get the wall tech too. Good stuff. Keeping himself alive right here. I don't think he would have died anyway because, you know, very low percentage.
Right.
But, you know, might as well get your techs in order.
It saves you from getting in a bad position. He would have had to recover on the ledge. Meanwhile, you know, if he techs off, he has a little bit more time.
Yeah.
So right now, CaptainZack applying this pressure on Mr.R, just kind of buzzing around him. He kind of, like a bee, he's just kind of dancing around Mr.R, who's having trouble kind of creating this space.
Yeah, I mean, that was a slick step back a second ago. He just landed right next to Mr. Oh, very nice. And it's going to be a stock right there with a little bit of taunt action. You know, CaptainZack That villainous Bayonetta right here.
You know what it is. He's always going to do it. Most confident 15-year-old I've ever seen.
You know, most of us out here.
Did you see us when we were 15? Yeah, when we were 15, we wouldn't be doing
struggling
anything
with all kind of confidence issues. I don't want no one to look at me. CaptainZack's like, nah, everyone look at me.
There's the up throw on Mr.R, who goes for the vanish, but he doesn't take a punish from it. Excellent work there. Waits for the air dodge, gets the up air, but it's not enough to kill.
Is that going to be enough? Yes, it will be enough right there. That standard B&B of the needles to bouncing fish. Right now, you know, CaptainZack still got a little pressure on him right here. We're on the last stock on both these characters, but CaptainZack's trying to get himself to a game 5. Oh, okay. We're going to have to let that one go. I'm definitely liking the DI also from Mr.R. DIing as far away as possible from that forward air. We're not going to get that run over. Nice. That'll be yet again. Again, you know, whenever you overextend on a Bayonetta, you have to watch out for that. That and a witch time. But that up B, if you're just too close, you don't have a real combo, it's going to scoop you up and start her own.
So right now, Mr.R trying to close this out. Did lose the last game, but it wasn't anything too convincing. Meanwhile, CaptainZack trying to fight his way back here. Goes for the leg drop, but unfortunately it's on the wrong side.
Oh, nice cross up right there. Not going to get that. Oh, and that's going to be it. Boosh! Yeah. That witch time just in time. I mean, CaptainZack has not really been getting too many or even throwing them out like that. So maybe that that long wait between the last few witch times he's thrown out really allowed him to grab that one. Into game 5. Good stuff. Mr.R thinking about it.
And it's funny because the first 2 games looked pretty, I don't want to say dominant, but it looked like Mr.R had a very good handle on this matchup and this player. He seemed like he knew what was up. Yeah. But these last 2 games, Zack has just fired back. That is the power of these these best of 5 sets. The level of adaptation that is present is unreal.
Dang, that's crazy. Like, the craziest thing is, like, I just got a tweet over here from SSB World where Mr.R actually said people still suck at DI bailed combos. I know you guys hate hearing that, but it's the truth. I almost never die from ladder combos anymore, which is actually very true. Yep. I mean, he got caught once so far, but I mean, there's been many attempts on that one that he's been caught.
Yeah, Mr.R definitely a.
And he did say almost never, so he you know,
he covered himself.
He covered himself.
Yep. Weasel words. That's what they call it. Ooh, excellent back air right there. CaptainZack going to try to find his way back to the stage. He does so.
Nice. All right. Oh, okay. And that was smart, though. You know, honestly, he's not been getting the combos as much as he wants, so he's just trying to get that extra damage. He had the right read, just the wrong time on the execution. Oh. Okay, still living, just barely.
Very close. Lives that up air, and right now CaptainZack in a bad position. He has to land back on the ground, uses all of his aerials to try to get Mr.R out of the way. It does not work. Yeah.
Smart stuff right there, jumping away from the situation. Oh, but not that time. And what I was told actually is that is the 50-50 on Bayonetta. Yep. Exclusively, the up throw up air, or up throw up air, up B. You know, 50-50 right there. 50-50-50.
Keep
guessing. Oh,
like,
no.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay. Thought he was going to go for the down throw or down smash, but that was actually the safer option. You know, just in case he was able to, like, DI in enough to try to tech. Yeah. No, he had enough damage to go ahead and get that out the way, so. Now we got another even game. This is game 5. Whoever wins this does get into the winner's side of top 8.
Yeah, this is 1 stock left on both sides. Both of these guys trying to figure each other out, trying to get as much damage as possible. CaptainZack going for the grab there. It's not happening.
Good weight right here again from Mr.R. Now putting on that pressure, getting these B&Bs again. Only guaranteed damage coming out from him.
There's a witch twist. He does not follow it up with another afterburner kick. Right now, Mr.R in the advantageous position.
Okay.
Ooh,
nice again.
Carrying him all the way up those platforms. So much damage coming out from Mr.R. But now
CaptainZack
has converted it over, and he's got Mr.R at the top of the stage. He's sharking him.
Did you see that level of chasing? He went up there. He literally just kept jumping and up airing until one of them was going to hit. And, of course, Zack going to get the quick pop off right there. Oh, my God.
He was so incredibly thirsty for that up air. He followed him all the way up multiple times. All those jumps, all those up Bs. He had no option to be able to get down from that. CaptainZack takes it.
The thing is, though, he's still true to his word. He did get out of the ladder combo. It was just the fact that the pressure was still so real at the top. That was, oh, my God, that was beautiful.
That's what we talk about, man. CaptainZack, I mean, we talk about Salem versus CaptainZack. There's a lot of conversation about who the best Bayonetta is. I think they're good at different things, like we discussed before. Zack is the king of
conversion.
He's just the conversion. If he gets you up in the air, it is so difficult to get back down because of his level of pressure, his aggressiveness. All he does is just pop you up, and if you get hit by this one, or you're getting hit by that one, or you're just going all over the place, I mean, awesome stuff to him.
He literally got that off of one mistake of Mr.R in a bad position. Like, if that was on stage, would have been a different story. But Mr.R got a little risky on that top platform, and
he jumped.
Yeah, he jumped. He jumped, and he was like, all right, man, since we're already up here, I don't have to do such an extraneous combo to get you much farther. I just standard up B down, up B side B.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Beautiful set right there. CaptainZack will be in top 8 winner's side. Give it up to the boy, man.
Wow,
Give
that's
awesome. The young god himself, man.
That's so good for him. And can you imagine if he comes out of nowhere, takes this entire tournament, wins Civil War? What kind of you beat Bayonetta, right?
Yeah.
You know the after credit scene with the dance? We're gonna see that. It's gonna be like a 5-minute.
Yeah. They need the theme
whole
to play and
venue
everything.
pops off like whole venue's going.
Oh man, but yeah, let's go ahead and check some of these replays quick. See what the action that we happen to see in this set. Now again, man, at the beginning of this, Mr.R actually had a strong showing. He came through with a clean 2-0 at the beginning, and then Zack switched over to Bayonetta 2.
Oh yeah, that's
true. Just made it happen. So yeah, those 50-50s definitely coming through in a major way. You got a lot of stocks like that. In this first game, you also got the spike here, but you see on this second stock, you definitely caught Zack reaching off of this. You saw him start jabbing just in case, but he already was in the up B. The invincibility was out. Did not seem to matter. Zack decides, you know what, man, let me go ahead and bust out Bayonetta 2 real quick and show you what's really good. Conversion's looking nice.
You can see it right there, and as you can tell by the scoreboard, Mr.R was up 2-0.
Yeah.
And then CaptainZack slowly but surely, and right there, that was so smart. He catches the bouncing fish with that up air.
Clean trade right there. That's all he needed. I mean, CaptainZack obviously, with the switch of character and the switch of his gameplay, definitely managed to work out for him. And he really didn't switch too much. I think he just got more going for him as the time started, or as the match started to go. He was playing just as aggressive as first game, or in second game, but it just worked out in his favor a lot more. And of course, these glitch times, allowing him to get those stocks guaranteed.
Oh, and there it is. Just one mistake takes you all the way to the top. Watch Mr.R's face.
You gotta see it. Look how many
He's
up airs
air
are up
dodging,
there. Yeah.
He's trying so hard to get out of that. He gets frame trapped, and CaptainZack just popping off. He knows he had it, and that was the Game 5 upset, and we're just right into it.
Of course, man. You can't stop it. He has to.
And then he